So this one came off of the L-shaped pool that we're doing.
Cool,
so
yeah,
we pulled this off because the client that bought this wants to do a window.
Oh,
so we're gonna go in and we're gonna add some structural support to the window side here.
Yeah.
And then make the window cutouts, get the window installed, and then get it married back into the container.
Okay.
And let it cure out.
So I feel like the way you guys do stuff is a lot different than I've seen other container pool companies do stuff where, you know, traditionally a fiberglass pool, how does it typically work? If someone were to buy a fiberglass pool, they're digging a hole and placing this in the ground kind of a thing?
Exactly.
So you're taking this and you're putting it into the container, whereas a lot of the other people are doing a spray-on application and things like that.
Yep.
What lent you guys to go this direction versus the other direction?
So just researching all the companies in the US and abroad, and then knowing what I know just about liners and spray epoxies or roll-on epoxies, just landed me on fiberglass shells being inserted into the container as being a far superior option.
Yeah.
You get a longer life out of it. You're not, if a liner, they will rip, or epoxies will delaminate, and so you will have some rust getting into your water and you'll be swimming in rust.
Yeah.
So this provides a barrier. And then aside from the barrier, we build kind of the way we do our fiberglass. It has some insulation that's built into it.
Oh, that's cool.
So it provides a almost a year-round swim if provided you do the right equipment. And then the way we do our insulation on our containers truly does give it that year-round swim. So it was just a far superior product for a number of reasons over the liners or the spray epoxies.
Okay.
And that's why we
That's great.
love
yeah,
fiberglass.
I feel like you guys might be the only people I've seen that do that.
We are.
Yeah, is that right, huh?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
After it comes in from, you know, from the welding, from being painted, then we would time that to where we would shoot a pool as well on the fiberglass, on the mold.
Okay.
And so once it comes out of the paint booth, at that point, it's ready for the fiberglass shell to be married into the container.
Yep.
And so, so we would time that to where it comes out of the paint booth, rolls in here, we're pulling it off the fiber or off the mold and marrying it.
That's great.
And then it goes into our kind of assembly line here.
Cool.
And then gets shot out the door and gets wrapped and gets sent all over the US. So this is our base model with 2 upgrades. So we did an upgrade on the window. This is one of our large windows. Still needs to be painted, and dow seal needs to be touched up and all of that.
Insane. How thick is this glass?
1.5 inches.
And it's not just normal glass, it's
It's acrylic.
an acrylic.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Man, this thing is unreal.
Yeah,
That's a
so
game changer, the glass.
no doubt, man. Absolutely.
That is nuts.
And we're gonna get into doing different placements of the window as well.
Yeah.
So eventually we'll have this top edge will be a window, and
Wow.
kind of creating that negative
pretty
edge feel.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's some engineering probably to pull that off.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, no doubt.
That's cool.
Yeah, and we see the majority of our clients are doing windows.
Yeah.
So I would say, again, if we're doing 10 pools, probably 8 or 9 of those are all gonna have windows.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just a container pool is cool, but you throw a window in and it's literally like insanely cool.
Absolutely,
So,
yeah.
And looking at this, so height of the pool, because I know these are questions people want to know. I guess I'm like 5'10", so they're probably like 5'3" or something.
Very close, yeah.
Okay, cool,
57 to 64 inches.
Okay, cool.
So if you're going with the bottom half, it's gonna be about closer to that 64 inches. If you're going with the top half, it's gonna be about 67 inches.
Okay, that's awesome. Can you explain what's going on over here? Is that a filter? A jet?
So we have on this side right here, yeah, this is our filter and our skimmer.
Okay.
So if we walk around on this back side here, I'll open up these doors.
Okay, cool.
We're painting, we're doing paint touch-ups and all of that on this one. But we have our skimmer filter is right here, so we actually have 2 cartridge filters in here.
Okay.
And then we have those 2 lines down there are suction lines.
Gotcha.
So it goes through there, and then this is also a suction point as well. So it goes through these lines here, goes through the pump, goes through the heater, and then it returns back through this pipe here.
Okay.
And then this is our UV ozone system, so that helps with killing bacteria and just disinfects the water. So.
Is that like a replacement for traditional chemicals in a pool, or you'd still do traditional?
You would still do traditional chemicals in the pool.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
We
cool.
do have an option. We're working on the option actually that will reduce the amount of chemicals and actually take out all the chemicals that you would put in your water.
Oh, interesting.
And so that's something that will be coming soon.
Cool.
But yeah, right now it's just
cool,
to
though.
lower the amount of chemicals and it kills bacteria.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then in terms of equipment, so it looks like That's probably a drain if you need to drain the pool. Is that how that would work? Okay.
Exactly.
Is this the heater? Electric
Yeah,
heater?
this is our heater. We do have so this is an 11 kilowatt heater.
Okay.
If you're in Vegas, it works really well. If you're in really cold states, Utah or up north somewhere, I would not recommend this heater.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do year-round swimming, then I would go up to doing a 250K BTU gas or propane heater, or going with a larger electric heater.
Okay, right on. That's cool. And then I guess besides that, you have your panel here, so they can, when a client gets one on site and they're going to connect it, they just kind of hardwire it and exit out the side probably or something like that.
Yeah, so what they'll do is we will, I don't think I have the hole done yet, but on this one, they're drilling a hole on the side of the container.
Oh, okay, cool.
And so they'll run their electric line from the main meter and go through this, through the hole,
Right into
go
the
all the way
panel.
over, and then just go up and tied directly into
Easy.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then you can see you got it insulated as well, so that's great.
We do.
Cool.
And we have, so this is our level 1, if you will, version of insulation.
Okay.
We have a level 2 version that is it's an insulator and a deflector. So it's a ceramic product that we would spray actually on the inside of this container that I would recommend on really cold climates. So you go with a larger heater and go with that different insulation or deflector, then you're truly getting that year-round swim.
love it.
So.